Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are watching for the first time, my name's Aubree, and I'm stoked that you guys are all here. Did I just say stoked? Who says stoked anymore? I guess I do. But anyways, it's true. I am so happy. I've only filmed a couple makeup videos in the past, and I love makeup. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when I started watching YouTube channel or YouTube videos way back when, it was all because of makeup. And so that's really what inspired me to start a YouTube channel. So I really wanted to start adding more makeup into my videos. I really wanted to do a makeup look that was appropriate for work, but that was also really pretty for fall. And so I just got this inspiration and I wanted to share this with you guys. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, then make sure you keep watching. I'm going to list all my products down below in the description if you're interested. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much. Also, follow me on Instagram because I would really appreciate it. And I love the community that I have with you guys. You guys are all supportive and loving, and I'm so grateful. But without further ado, let's get on to the makeup tutorial. Alright guys, let's begin with the makeup. So of course it's important to have a clean face. That goes without saying. But on top of that, what I've actually really been using a lot lately is a primer. And it doesn't matter if I'm doing no glam, light glam, or full glam. I think primer is great because it just helps make the makeup process really go on smoothly. So one that I've actually tried that I went out and bought a full bottle of is the Too Faced Hangover primer. And I like it because it's with coconut water. But it's a replenishing face primer. I just like this a lot. So and it doesn't like leave a white film. Sometimes they do, and I don't like that. I've never used the actual full product yet, just the sample. So I'll use about that much for my whole face. I like it because it leaves your skin a little tacky, which is like great because then that means that the makeup will like stay on there longer. It smells good too, by the way. Now that I've got primer on, the next thing I go in and use is a MAC Strobe Cream. And this is in the shade Pinklite. So again, I just use about the same amount that I would use for a primer of this. This is Glossier's Perfecting Skin Tint. This is in medium. I love it because I don't really like foundation because I don't like looking like I'm wearing foundation. And there's not a lot of foundations out there that do that. So, that don't do that. I love this because it's perfect for my skin color as well as it's just very light. And then, because it's in a squeezy tubey bottle, I go in and I just do some on my forehead. That's exciting looking. And then I go in, this is the brush I use for foundation, like liquid based foundations. This is MAC's 159 brush. And I go in and I blend it out. Now that I've got foundation on, I'm going to move on to concealer. Today I'm going to actually use two. The first one I'm going to be using is by Glossier. And this is their Stretch Concealer in medium. And also I'm going to be using MAC's Mineralize Concealer in NW15. And I just swipe it a couple times underneath my eye. I'll do a little bit on my nose, right here and right here. And then a couple right here. And I also get really red underneath my nose. And so then with the Glossier concealer, I'll go in with my MAC 287 brush. Which is kind of a concealer brush, but I use it for a concealer brush anyways. But it's just in a pot, and then I'll just go in and I'll kind of put it in where I'm missing concealer in the other areas. If I feel like I'm a little red up there, I'll do some. Go in with the dampened beauty blender and I blend. I love every step of makeup, but I really love bronzer. So I'm going to use, this is one of my favorite bronzers of life. This is by MAC, and this is Give Me Sun. And then I'll go in with my MAC 134 brush, which is a big fluffy brush. And I love this. This was my very first MAC brush, and I've had this for 5 years. And I'll go in and I'll get it pretty packed on there, and then I'll brush it off so it's not like falling out, you know? And then when I'm doing just like light glam like I'm doing today, I just kind of work it to give me back some color that I kind of got taken away when I did foundation, if that makes sense. So I'll focus on my cheekbones and on my forehead and then on my nose. Then I'll go into some blush, and I love blush. I'm going to be using my NARSissist palette. Sorry, I know it's a glare because it's got a glass packaging, but they've just got, I love it because they've got so many good colors, especially for my skin tone. Because it's more fall-y and that's what I'm going for, I'm going to use a darker blush just to give me a little bit more color. So I'm going to use this one in the corner right here. And honestly, NARS blushes are pigmented, so a little goes a long way. But I like to do a little bit on my nose. And then I like to go on just the apples on my cheeks. And that's it for blush. The next step I do is highlighter. I'm going to go in with my NARS, what's this called? The Bord de Plage highlighter palette. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe M501 brush for my highlight. And with this one, I kind of just like play with it. I don't ever stick to just one. Sometimes I use two. Oh, it's looking so good. My next step that I love so much are brows. I'm not gonna do this on camera because it would just take too long. So I'll be right back, okay? All right, I'm back from doing my eyebrows. So as you can see, they're not like too much because it's work that we're going to. So you don't want to be like, what the heck? Your brows are too much. Anyways, moving on to eyeshadow. So I love to use MAC's Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot as an eyeshadow base. So I'll take my beauty blender and I'll just dip it in there and I'll... Now moving on to eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with NARSissist palette, the loaded one, with these colors. I'm going to create a pretty fall work makeup look or eyeshadow look. First shade I'm going to go in with today from this NARSissist palette. I think it's kind of difficult to decide which one it is. I think this one's called Privilege, but anyways, I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's like a really soft tan color. And I'm just going to basically use it as a transition shade to help blend everything out. I'm going to go in with the 217 brush. I really like this color right here. It's kind of like a taupey color. I'm going to go into the corner of my eye and just kind of start carving out the corner of my eye. I like to go in with my fluffy brush and then blend it all out again, so there's no harsh lines. All right, now because it's fall and I want to have a little bit of fun and not be too boring for work, I'm going to go in with a shimmery color. Now this one's great because there's so many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to choose from, but I really like this one right here. It's kind of like a, it's definitely brown, but it's kind of like a golden brown. I use my 242 brush. I'm just going to start packing that in on the lid. Now that I've got my shimmer on my lid, I'm going to use my 217 brush and use just a darker brown color now for the corners, just for a little bit more added depth. So I'm going to go in with this like chocolatey brown color. That's pretty. and blend it all out, guys. And then what I like to do, because I'm not crazy about going under my eye, but I do like to take whatever's left on this brush and kind of just go underneath to kind of like blend out anything underneath too, just to bring it down a little bit, but it's not going to be too visible. I don't even do this really, like, I don't go heavy on this even with full glam base. I will do some mascara just to complete this look. So first things first, I'll go in with my Tarte eyelash curler. I've had this forever. I love this one. And I'll curl my lashes before I put any mascara on. And I do this, I pump it like 10 to 20 times, just depending. Yeah, that looks good. I still have pretty long lashes, but they're just very thin, so they're not very full. That's why I like getting eyelash extensions. Then I'll go in with some eyeliner, especially when I'm wearing eyelash extensions. Because they're so full, it looks like even my lash line is darkened. And right now, it doesn't look like anything. So I'll go in with my Nars Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner in Via Veneto. And I'll try and tight line, oh my goodness. Try and tight line my lash line. I'm wearing mascara. I like to go in with two different ones. So I really like BUXOM's Lash Mascara, Blackest Black. And then I also like Urban Decay's Perversion in Bigger, Blacker, Badder. I like using both of these. The reason I like using both of these is the BUXOM has a different, I'm not even sure what this is called, like the type of spoolie that is. But it really goes in and it separates the lashes. And I'll go in with my Urban Decay, and this one just has your traditional like voluminous brush or applicator brush. And what I do with this one is I really just like to pack it in at the bottom of the lash to like make it look fuller. Because I feel like if I take this all the way to the tip of the lashes, it clumps it out too much. So that's it for all my makeup. I've saved the best for last, of course, but it's also because I think it would be weird if you started with lipstick first. But I'm going to go in with my new lipstick by Yves Saint Laurent. And this is in shade 54, which is, I believe it's called something prune. I can't remember. But I love this color so much. It's perfect for fall. It's a perfect like burgundy plummy prune color. So I'm actually going to go in with the Morphe M170-4 brush. This is just a tiny little lip brush. I like using brushes, especially with darker colors, because it makes it easier to apply, and that way you don't mess up too much, because I kind of suck at putting on lipstick. So there you guys have it. There's my makeup look. This is what I like to wear when I'm working, if I decide to wear makeup that day. But as you can see, it's just very simple, very low key, but then also very pretty and flattering and feminine. So if you guys like this, make sure you click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I had so much fun filming this, and I really hope that you guys like this. But I will see you guys next time. Bye!